Hi, I'm Hadeanhaiii. I am a MMORPG and FPS streamer.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so before we get off started off with the whole interview questions, tell me how long you've been streaming, if you're an affiliate or partner, and then also your username as well too.
Well, I'm Hadeanhaiii. I am a Twitch affiliate, and I have been streaming since like the bottom half of 2020. Currently, I'm at about 1,200 followers, and my CCV varies. I've been very busy with school, so right now it's a little all over the place, but around 7 to 10, I would say.
Okay, nice. So beyond just streaming for fun and everything, do you look at your analytics at the end of the stream or each month or whatever, and then what do you do with that data?
I do look at my analytics. I used to be a social media marketing intern, so it's kind of just something I do now. And I tend to kind of look at, for example, like just my stream data, like what times work best, what games work best. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but there's this like little research area where it shows you where chat was most active. So I tend to look back and see like, okay, what was I doing? Was I being all chatty and stuff? Was I doing really good gameplay? Was I just in the zone and people were just watching like it was a movie? It's just a lot of questions that I ask myself and observe and stuff like that.
So that kind of leads into our next question of like engagement. Like, how do you engage your audience, whether that's on Twitch or social media, TikTok, or anything like that? How do you get that engagement?
Usually with engagement, I make sure I'm talking to chat because it's very easy to get lost in the game. If it's a well-written game, I don't have to talk or do anything. I will play for hours and not say a single word. So I constantly have to remind myself like, hey, there's an audience there, make sure you're paying attention to them too, not just the game. Um, it was social media, just interact with people who interact with you. Even the hate comments, you gotta find a way to get over those. But usually it's really nice people who either ask questions or have something nice to say, and I usually respond accordingly.
So, what form of hashtags do you use, and how do you determine if they're relevant?
Is it okay if I
Yeah.
like use my, so for example, with the TikTok that went viral, it was a clip from Resident Evil 2, and that game is extremely buggy sometimes. So I basically just used relevant hashtags related to Resident Evil. So I used
Mm.
hashtag Resident Evil, and since this was Resident Evil 3, I did RE3, Resident Evil 3, and then I like named the two characters in the clip. So there's a
Hmm.
Jill Valentine hashtag and a Nemesis hashtag. And then I usually finish it out with hashtag gaming, hashtag Twitch clips, and hashtag Twitch streamer.
Okay.
And that TikTok got about 283,000 wait, 283,000 views with 44,000 likes.
Wow. Yeah.
And yeah, yeah,
So relevant as in the game that you're playing, and very like niche it up. Don't be too broad.
yeah, because TikTok will penalize you if you use irrelevant hashtags. A lot of people don't know that, so they're just like, oh, this hashtag's trending, and it has nothing to do with the video. Stop doing that. Get very specific hashtags related to your video. That way, it actually boosts the video.
Interesting. Okay, that's so good to know. Write that down. Write that down. So think back from you're an affiliate now, going from like 3 average viewers all the way up to, I think you said 7 to 10, I think was your average. What kind of changed going from 3 to get to where you are right now? Or did you do anything? You're like, "Oh my god, that was it."
So my streaming journey has been a little all over the place. I got really, really sick. So the whole 7 to 10 thing was actually a lie. I
Oh.
averaged about 30 to 35 for a while.
Oh, okay.
Um, but then I got really sick and then I had to stop streaming. So
Mhm.
I've had to start from scratch this
Mhm.
year. So something I noticed that helped was your niche. Like, yeah, you can play all these big games that everyone loves, and you hate it because you hate the game. But I found games that I really, really enjoyed. And um, no matter who I talk to, I always bring this game up. The one of the first games I ever played was Senua's Sacrifice. That
Mm.
game was so good.
Mhm.
I cried at the end. I was in tears. And that's when I realized that I love story games.
Yeah.
I love a good story. And other people like a good story. But some people, they can't play the game because their PC can't handle the specs, or they're just not good at story games. So they watch someone play it like it's their own movie. And I noticed like I really enjoy it, other people really enjoy it. I think this is kind of my niche. And of course I can play other games like FPS games in case I need a break from the story. So, but yeah, that's something I noticed like helped really boost my viewership, just playing things I genuinely enjoyed. Because like you can't fake the emotions when it comes to that. You
Mhm.
can't like I don't know, like the joy you get from beating a level or beating a boss, like that's completely different. Everyone in chat is like cheering you on and you're like and yeah.
No, I love that. I love that so much. Well, do you have anything else, kind of like the last thoughts that you want anyone to hear, or are you feeling pretty confident?
I'm feeling pretty confident, though I do have to say the biggest part when it comes to streaming is keeping your mental up. It's
Mhm.
very easy to look at the numbers and be like, wow, what I'm doing isn't working. And that's okay. Sometimes what you do won't work right away. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can keep doing what you're doing, you can try other things, but you just need to make sure that your mental doesn't bring you down because it's very easy for that to affect you. And yeah, that's it.
No, that's such wise words, honestly. Take a break when you need to and then come back and then you can be even better than you were before. Well, thank you so, so much. I appreciate you taking the time.
First, thank you so much again for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. This is the first time I'm meeting you, but thank you. Say bye.
Bye.